And welcome back. We left off last time in Vulcanus, where we set up some very minor tungsten ore mining, and started playing around with the big miners. This part, we're mainly probably going to try focusing on getting all the basic stuff running with the foundries. So basically one foundry for everything, which we're trying to do before we ran out of tungsten ore. But now that we've got adequate, if not infinite, supplies of tungsten ore, we should just be able to do fairly easily. Yeah, get that one running. I don't necessarily need more miners right away. I should try to manage the miner setup to keep it running. Okay, I'm going to swap you back to plate, because that was a bottleneck we were having earlier. Not currently having it, but let's not it become a problem. Let's not have it become a problem again. Okay. Then for the next one, we'll reset up some stuff. So what I had it doing was pipes. Probably want to straight make pipe again. Do we have one on gears? We don't have one on gears, so I should put one on gears as well. At some point, we're going to want one down by our launch facilities, simply just making low density structure. And apparently iron 6 as well. Okay. Okay, let's set this one up for gears. Initially, because we don't have the botnet extended enough here. Oh, and that's something I definitely... Love Dizzy. You haven't launched it, no. Request 2 stack, well, 20 roboports. That'll help us get some of the roboport net going over here. And lava's infinite, calcite isn't, but I mean, we got lots of calcite. So we're just gonna let this fill the whole chest up with each. Slow and steady, but make all you can. All you want. I don't need sticks quite as much, but we need sticks for you. So we want a stick maker somewhere nearby. Could put it, wedge it in there, I suppose. Like so. Do you need concrete, or is it just this one down here that needs concrete? Okay. Oh, obviously you need to take the product out for the thing to go in. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, why is it not working? Because your product full. Okay, then we put the foundry there and tell you are a stick maker. Gonna make sticks, and then whenever that needs sticks, it grabs them and drops them. Cool. Usually don't need sticks, so I'm not tossing that everywhere. Okay, well, one more foundry. I'm just gonna plot somewhere random so we can double check what we make. So we make that from iron ore. We've got that sorted, we've got that sorted, got that sorted, got that sorted, got that sorted. We're going to want one of those, and it's going to be a little bit of a fun time plumbing it down there. You're made from pipe and iron, molten iron. I could technically put you fairly close to the new pipe maker. Anyway, these are... Other than the fact that foundries have, I think, 50% inherent production, we wouldn't otherwise want to make these in foundries, but they have innate production, so we probably do want to make them in foundries. Okay. Don't need to make them in foundries, but we're gonna make them in foundries because we can. Okay. And actually for plates, we might want... Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. That power panel, because hopefully we don't need it there. We don't fundamentally need it there. Oh, no, I want that slightly differently placed. Actually, no, we'll put the foundry there. The foundry will work there. So you're going to make pipe. And we'll make a storage chest like so. And then... semi-similar, we're gonna... Oh, apparently that was an incredibly important power pole. Okay, we can partially fix that. Let's go grab another foundry. Plop this one. Oh, I might need to be a little bit bigger with this one. No, I can get this to work fairly easily. So this one's going to be... Because we're going to need undergrounds, right? Oh, actually, I suppose it doesn't need to even be on that side. It can be on this side. What we'll do is put a plate one here. I'm just going to take the power off everything, but it'll fix it pretty quickly. There we go. So you'll be plates. And then shoved in here, we'll have the one that makes belts. Why aren't you running? Because we're out of steel. Okay. That's easy to fix. Meantime, I should just put a splitter in and run some steel down here to keep this running during the time. Oh, we're also out of green, which is easy to fix. Okay. Okay. It was also similar-ish for the underground, wasn't it? Yeah. That one's one that gets complicated anyway, so we'll have to manually make some splitters because I don't want to futz with it too much. And there we go. So, that's all the basics being made. Let's take a split off of the steel. And we can make it so the foundry is running like 24/7. Besides the green. Well, all the basics of the iron sorted out. So as for a more permanent science, I should really import some stuff from Fulgura. But we're not going to do that because that's going to take more time and effort than I'm wanting to do right now. So we're gonna be a little bit lazier with the bootstrapping. Actually wanted this side. The reasons may make sense later. They don't make sense right now. This, as you can see, this is already in the botnet because we've got a roboport up here. Having our final outputs in the botnet is valuable because then stuff will auto-deliver to the launching facility. Okay, so the only thing that's not automatically being fed in here is the green circuits, which need to be made. And are really easy to make, because I just have to steal the bits off of the track over here. And there, in theory, we go. Is it running at speed? No, it's incredibly slow. But it is now running. Without help, and because we have logistics bots in the network, should be fully capable of launching to space without my input. Until the calcite runs out. Or the tungsten ore runs out. Because right now we're relying on a tungsten ore box, which is going to run out. Our coal's run out. Well, looks like it's run out. It's not actually out. It's mostly out. Probably what we're going to run next. We're going to probably This is probably going to be assigned to tossing in here. Actually, no, I'll toss all this in the chest. We can make this work with the chest system. That's the other way around. I want to put things in, not take things out. Okay, one too many belts running next to each other in such a way that they don't allow undergrounds to underground them. Okay, so that's put in. We don't have miners set up to auto feed in. We don't have red set up to auto feed in, and I need to hand feed the electric engines. But at least the tungsten ore is auto distributing, or the tungsten carbide is auto distributing. This is probably something I should rebuild, and we'll replumb the lubricant over to wherever we rebuild it when we rebuild it. That needs green circuits. Because of course it needs green circuits. Just grab, there's the electric engines. Okay. We're just going to turn all of that into a bunch of green circuits. Feed this. Keep making our electric engines. And let's see how many of these we've got made. 2. Got 2. Okay, let's go upgrade the coal, because the coal is looking a little bit sparse. Not that we need coal because we need it for the carbide, right? So we want it running fast enough the carbide doesn't stop. And you can probably see as we come down here, one of the reasons the coal has stopped moving. Wonder why we're not getting enough coal. No, I'm not actually wondering, I completely understand why we're not getting enough. There we go. Lots of productivity. Nice, solid line of coal. Yep, I think that's probably enough for a bit. Okay, so I need one more foundry and plumb some stuff into it to run launch facilities. And then these, I'll only need to do a bunch more to get this to run without a lot of help. And then we'll actually be pretty good on the planet. This planet. What's the holdup? The holdup there is probably the blue sign, or the inserter speed. So let's speed the inserter up a lot. There we go. Now we're not. Now we're limited by the constructor and not the inserters. Oh, and we've now actually shipped all the ore. So let's grab a bunch of belt, and we'll try to belt over from our mine. Just find you, which jumps into you, so we'll grab 200 there. I'm not sure if 200 is going to be enough to work our way over there, but we'll find out. Yeah, don't think it's going to be enough. Which is fine, we'll just have to come back and get more. Got us like halfway there? Suppose while we're waiting. Bob Vizzy, have you acquired your deliveries? You have. Okay, so you can go back to auto request. You ship out to Vulcans. Go. The extra miners and the extra drone hubs will be useful when it gets here. Alright, so come down here, grab you. We might actually want some of those. We'll grab those as well. I got a little bit of ore, so I'll just shove the ore in the machine. That'll get a little more. Like the carpet going for a bit. We're out of belt again. There's a transit. Still in transit. In the long run, we won't want to ship in, oh, that's something I probably should have shipped. Probably should have shipped some pressure chest. But in the long run, we're not going to want to ship in, miners. We're going to want to make the miners locally, but for the moment, not having to do the mental work to figure out how to make miners locally and just ship them in is a nice way to save some mental effort. Don't want that anyway. Belts. Give me 200 more belt. Then let's grab some of those engines, get the engines put away. Yeah. Get some more miners. Things are getting damaged. Things getting damaged is fine. What I think is happening here is there's a location where when the biters come in masses, they get close enough to do a little bit of damage to a bit of the wall and one of the turrets. So that'll be a problem in the long run, because eventually they're going to break the turret and or the wall. And obviously I think that's in a position where the botnet doesn't have access to it, so the botnet can't actually replace it. But that's a very future problem, because it's not doing a lot of damage, it's doing a little damage. Almost there. Same time, I think I'm about to run out of belts. Yeah. Okay, this is wildly inefficient, but we're going to do it this way. Save on a little bit of belt that I don't have right now. There we go. So with that, as long as the mine doesn't run out, we have basically infinite tungsten. And on this planet, there isn't any pollution effects. We don't need to worry about stuff ever threatening that mine. We just need to worry about it running out, which it's got millions. I think it has millions. Yeah, it's because the big miners have 50% drain efficiency, so it's basically got 2.2 million tungsten there. Before mining productivity, which I believe also applies to the big miners, and I think we have like 100% mining productivity at this point. So what is it, 10% each? Yeah, so we have 110 going at 128% mining productivity. Okay, 4 miners. Do you want to run over there and max out that mine while I'm thinking about it? The answer probably is yes. Oh, I've got more miners than us in here. You arrived yet? You have. Okay. So, now that you're in orbit, throw that overboard, and throw that overboard. Throw those overboard. And then for the moment, actually go ahead and just fly back to Novice. I do have some stuff that I might want you to pick up at Novice before you come back. I suppose now I got that thrown overboard. Let's expand the botnet enough that our passive provider chests are actively providing to the botnet. Yeah, I think that's probably the bare minimum, so I'll probably put the rest of this stick a passive provider chest set up with the spare ones. And then when I want them, I can tell the bots to set them up, in theory. Practice will need some power poles as well, which is why I threw the first couple out, so I can power pole them myself. Okay, I think I got well, I almost certainly have enough engines now to finish setting up that tungsten mine. And then that's probably where we're going to put the part break in once we got the tungsten mine going. You see the tungsten arriving, so there's a little bit more capacity we can get, well, throughput that we can get from that mine. But we can see that the mine, even as it is almost fast enough to fill the belt. No, it looks actually, maybe not. Maybe it's the mine has some storage capacity. Output storage capacity. And once you've emptied it, it doesn't quite fill the belt with the 4 we've got on it. We'll put more there, so it'll be fine. Once again, that bit of wall and that one turret gets damaged a bit. I'll have 10% more mining productivity in just under 7 minutes. Okay, to be fair, that's everything in the field covered, so even if that's maybe not the optimal throughput design, it's probably good to think about it. It's a functional throughput design, even if it's not optimal. We've got 11 mines worth of output here. They mine 2.5 times faster than me, they have half resource drain, and they have 110% productivity, about to have 120% productivity. Then we should have all the tungsten ore we need for a really, really long time. And by then, hopefully, we'll be more comfortable with just removing worms from existence to get more mines. Because we did only kill a small one. And that took 100 turrets opening fire. And we still lost some turrets, so it wasn't a free kill. Yep, and there we go. So it's backing up. So those mines are overkill. We're not going to need them to operate at full speed, obviously, because we got one assembly machine making the product, and it may be fast, but it is not that fast. And it's a 2-to-1. Okay, so well, we have 100% productivity speed, so we're still going to get something 2 million tungsten carbide out of the thing by the end of it. And yeah, looking at the time, this is where I am going to go ahead and put the part break in. Before we do that, no, it's not resaving everything because we got this on picking stuff up. We'll let it fill those up again. We probably don't need the roboports, but we'll have it take the roboports. I think we have the ability to make those on the planet, maybe. Try to send up some requester chests. Yeah. And yeah, at some point we probably want to go make a base that's making use of things like electromagnetic plants, which is going to go back to Fulgura and repair Fulgura and get it working more efficiently. But yeah, we got roboports, not enough to fill one rocket, which that'll solve itself. So I'm surprised that do we not have active providers? So those, no, we have requesters. So it should, given time, be able to ship that over. Yeah, so we've made some progress. We've got the tungsten mine running and auto-delivering. We got foundries basically on lock, where they're being made without any real necessary output from the outside. Next part, we'll be doing that for mining drills, the big mining drills. And with that, we're going to go ahead and put the part break in, and based on the message I just got, this is where the stream is going to go ahead and end. So we managed to get 2 parts in today. The next stream should be, well, Factorio will probably be in 4 days, but the next stream, well, 3 days, because it's a 4-day cycle, and I've recorded last night. The next one should be in 3 days. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will almost certainly be a part up tomorrow, because I should have gotten to record the next one when we've got like 7 days recorded at this point, so, or 7 parts recorded, so there should be a part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching Twitch, the next part will be in 3 days, so until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Before I forget, I should put a stream save in. So this is stream 36, and we'll be picking up next time on getting the big miners automated and set up to auto-deliver to the launch facilities to go with the foundries, and then hopefully get the launch facility set up so that it's automated, so it can handle automated launches. So that we can send a ship here, tell it pick up A, pick up B, and have both foundries and big miners uploaded to it. So with that, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.